It's always a good day over here in Almightyville when a racist gets a reality check.
I was just demonetized on YouTube. So now I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment.
And it's long overdue for old blackface Lilly Gaddis to finally get demonetized on YouTube.
By the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting?
The fact that so many racist, ignorant, anti-black content creators are even allowed to spew all their nonsense on platforms like YouTube while making tons of money from it is diabolical in the first place. Meanwhile, if I say on the video, it gets demonetized. And even with her getting demonetized, we know that justice delayed is justice denied because she still has a platform. All of her racist, bigoted, black fatigue videos are still loved, still getting views, and spreading white supremacist rhetoric. But at the very least, she's not cashing those YouTube checks anymore, so that's a good thing. And it's just icing on the cake that she's acting so shocked about it.
When they can't defame you or smear your name or ruin your reputation, then they will try to take you off the platforms.
Now, I know this channel is super entertaining, but for all the times you get bored, there's a game you can play and get paid for. If you check out the link in the description or scan the QR code, you can sign up for freecash.com and start right away. It's simple, and it only takes a few seconds to create an account with your email and password. Inside, you'll see a wall of games and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through the levels, and the cash lands straight into your free cash account. That's how some users are earning hundreds of dollars on certain offers. And you don't even have to spend anything. Just stick to the free levels and cash out. The whole point is, instead of sitting there scrolling like we all do, you can play games and earn money at the same time. And when it's time to cash out, you got options, PayPal or gift cards. So if you're curious, hit the link in the description or scan the QR code. Sign up free and start playing for cash in your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you get a $5 bonus to kick things off. But I'm Drew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
What's up, folks? We are back again. Slightly different set today than I usually have. I'm also looking quite overweight in this sweater. I promise I have not gained weight. Well, maybe a little bit. It is the day after Thanksgiving. We got a little bit of an announcement for you guys today. So not our usual content, but the tragedy of today that we are going to be talking to is not about black people attacking more whites on the trains.
All of these racist people are so boring and have no presence or personality or anything original. The only thing they have is hating black people. That's it. That's why they have their followings, because they get to say all the racist shit that all the other racists agree with but don't want to say out loud.
Shockingly enough, we are actually going to get to talk about something different. I know that that's a common thread that seems to be happening all the time, but today, you know what's happening? They're trying to keep a real down.
Just like Nick Fuentes, they think saying the N-word is so shocking it makes them based. They're all just cringe white people that are jealous of black people. That's it.
They're trying to keep a real down. That's what they're trying to do because they cannot handle the truth. And this is just the facts. When you come speaking the truth about certain things, if you're raising racial awareness, let's say, if you are, heaven forbid, pro-white or a pro-white voice out there, which I am, which I always will be, and will always influence my content no matter what it is.
The funny thing about these pro-white people is it's based on hating other people. They're only pro-white because they hate other people. And they make that their whole philosophy, and that's what their platforms are based on. They're pro-white because they hate other people. Being pro-black is literally about loving black people and loving black culture and bigging up our culture and our people as much as possible while defending it against racist attacks from people like Lilly or Myron or whoever else. That's what pro-black is. To them, being pro-white means just being racist and shitting on everybody else.
Try to keep you down. I've said in a couple other videos that there is a pipeline of cancellation. So what this is here's the top tier of cancellation. The top part of cancellation is they will try to smear your name. So they'll put out hit pieces and they'll try to cancel you.
This hoe was in blackface on Halloween, making fun of black women, spamming the N-word.
By the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting? Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out. And then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia. That's like a cutter. That's like one of those fucking losers who cut themselves. That's like them having a scar and being like, I can't believe I have scars. Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia.
Nobody has to try to smear her name. She does a great job herself.
We're living in like the post-cancel culture society where that doesn't really work anymore. In fact, it actually lends a little credibility to your name and you gain kind of a little loyal, staunch group of supporters rather, of people who don't care about the media slams. Okay, so they don't quit there. When they can't defame you or smear your name or ruin your reputation, then they will try to take you off the platforms. Hang on, the dogs. So I'm babysitting my mom's dog while she's away. She had to go down to stay with her sister for Thanksgiving, so that's what I'm doing today.
These people are so boring. Who gives a fuck? They're so boring.
He looks quite awkward and uncomfortable. He doesn't like to be held. He's so awkward. He's the worst cuddler. He's such a cute dog, but you can't cuddle with him. So to get back to the video, the cancellation cycle. They try to defame you. They try to take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life. Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now I'm just making videos for free and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment. Okay, now he looks like he's dying. I have to pay for the equipment. Okay, get down. Just stop whining at the door. Yeah, lay down right there.
The fact that people watch this channel, she's just so boring.
You got to pay for the equipment. You still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails. You got a lot of bills to do, aside from the builds of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized on YouTube.
What was that cut? She was saying nothing. That's why it was that hard-ass cut.
Which was my sole form of income. Aside from a few tiny little outlets here and there, YouTube was my main money maker.
Gotcha, bitch!
And I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I live in the moment. I put it all out there. I'm an open book. I live with my heart on my sleeve, you know?
Because she's an entitled white girl that probably has rich parents funding her lifestyle and backing her up. Just like Pearl, who grew up super rich but tries to give people life advice. All of these people are a joke that never had to live in real life or do things on their own.
Well, if I say something, I mean it. I couldn't censor myself. I refused to censor myself. It's just impossible. I really tried. I really tried my best. Believe it or not, what you saw on YouTube was the vanilla me. It was like the vanilla of the vanilla. And I tried my best, but they want to keep a real down, okay? And that's what they're doing. So, all of that to say, we will persist. The truth will prevail. These people think, and in all seriousness now, these people think that
they have no truth that they're sharing. The only thing they say is black people bad. That's it. They don't have anything else. All of their platforms are built on the same bullshit.
If you take away people's form of income, if you ban them off of platforms, for I'm sure I will be banned on YouTube soon, they think that that can stop the truth. Well, it can't stop people's eyeballs, okay? So even if there was not a single podcaster in the world talking about these sorts of things, you see it for yourself. You've experienced it for yourself. You feel a fear about walking around in the streets that you pay for. You feel fear to get on a train, despite the fact that your taxpayer money goes to pay for that train, because it's dangerous in society.
These people, the Nick Fuentez's, the Pearly Things, the Lillys, the Myrons, that don't live in the real world or interact with real society or are really outside, hype up all the danger in society like we're living in Judge Dredd's world or something. It is not that serious or dangerous out here.
We just happen to be talking about it. We're just not lying. We're just telling the truth. And the people who tell the truth are attacked constantly. My friends are being sued for millions of dollars.
Good.
The censorship clouds are really moving in. It's starting to get bad out there. there, folks. It's starting to get bad out there. Also, if you want to support...
They're just mad because they can't spam the N-word and demonize black people and Jews all they want. That's what they're crying about. That's what all of this is about.
What I'm doing, because I will always be a pro-white voice. I will always be a pro-white activist. You know where I stand on that. I have started a new channel, well, because I genuinely don't know how much longer this channel is going to be up. Probably won't be up for that long. If the powers that be, who have certainly got the call, if the powers that be get their way, we will not be around for much longer. So what I'm doing...
They tell black people we're crybabies, and we keep crying about the past. These racist white people have the biggest victim mentality mindsets in the world. They want to be bullies, but as soon as that doesn't work, they're victims, and the world is against them and attacking them.
On this other channel is I'm promoting cultural values. I'm promoting like Euro-American values, and I'm trying to take everything that I've learned in politics and actually put it towards something that can help the country.
She's promoting whiteness. That's it.
I think at this point, we're all somewhat black-pilled. Like, there's a global cabal that runs everything. There are powers that be, shadowy creatures that we now know who they are, that control the system. They control the tech. They control Silicon Valley. They control our politicians through all these different methods, and this is just the facts. And there's really not a lot we can do about that. We can try to infiltrate the institutions. We can try to gain...
White people are crazy. She's saying they can try to infiltrate the institutions that they've been running for hundreds of years. White people have controlled this country since its inception. But now there's this big boogeyman out there for them, and they're acting like they're the victims when they're not.
Institutional power, and that's what I suggest any young man do. And we can support creators who are out here discussing this. There has been a great awakening in the past year, the past 2 years. People know the genie's out of the bottle. The game is up. We know. We're on to you. We know who you are. We know what you're doing. And we know what you want from our country. And there's no stopping that awakening.
This is a good time to be black. I'm telling you. These people are losing their minds. And all we got to do as black people, keep minding our business, keep elevating, keep building our community, keep working and starting to build generational wealth and pass down that wealth and knowledge, and just make sure we have each other's backs. Because these conservatives, MAGA, America First people are in a civil war with themselves and fighting the big boogeyman. So all we got to do is do us black people and let them just keep destroying themselves.
I can't change politics. I'm never going to run for office. I don't think women belong in politics. This is as close to the sun as I shall fly when it comes to politics.
Watches this fucking channel. Oh my gosh, she's horrible.
So I can't do much in the political scene. I did my part. Not gonna lie. I did a good part in the cultural awakening.
She did nothing except spam the N-word. That's it. That's what she's famous for. Being white, pretty, and spamming the N-word.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I can care less about your fucking money, okay?
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
Help to break that glass ceiling of cancel culture and of stigmatized speech and of political correctness. And that's what I wanted to do. I came in like a firebrand and I destroyed it, okay? I've enjoyed politics to its max. I've debated Piers Morgan about racial slurs on national, international television, all right? I went nuclear viral for using a racial slur. I accrued a platform. I've talked all about politics. I've enjoyed talking about politics. I've enjoyed talking about the issues that have befallen our country. But there's two sides of me. I don't just want to rant about, crime statistics, because they will always be with us. Until we can fix this problem, that will always be with us. But what we can change is we can change our culture one person at a time. And that's what the girls are for. That's what the girls can help do. We can help impact the culture. We're not going to run for office. We're not going to be politicians. We're not going to be the next Uncle H.
The fact that these white women, like her and Pearly Things, are voluntarily putting themselves in the backseat of society is really funny to me. Keep in mind, just talking about Pearly Things, her mother is a CEO of a company, but she gets online and says stuff like women shouldn't have a voice, women shouldn't have the right to vote. And now Lilly is saying women shouldn't run for politics. Fine, take all the white women out of it. Cool, y'all do y'all. Black people keep progressing in all ways. I would love to see 20 Jasmine Crockett's in office.
But we can help influence culture, fashion.
White people don't influence fashion in any way, shape, or form. We know that.
Style and society at the micro level. So that's what I want to try to do over on my other channel, is affect people where it can actually have an impact. If people start taking pride in themselves and who they are, taking pride in how they dress, taking pride in the homes that they make for themselves, taking pride in their heritage, that's what I hope to achieve on my channels. It's over, okay? We're cooked.
Lilly is trash just like the rest of them. She's really bad at making content too, if you couldn't tell from this video. She absolutely deserved to be demonetized for a lot of her takes, the blackface, and I hope they demonetize that next channel too. Just like they did Pearly Things and Fresh and Fit. They can all kick rocks. But shout out to my channel members. Thank y'all for your support. Thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.